I'll do this.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
I can still do that. I could do that. Good morning, everybody.
That's right. It's one of those it's Mondays.
Oh, it's 7:20.
What?
It's at 7:20.
Okay, well, we're good. You can always go lower.
No, then I look like a fuzzy thing. Oh, that might be better. Let me do that.
Because it's fuzzy.
What's the BLS going on?
The Bureau of Land Management. I'm kidding.
Land Management.
That was last week. That was the Bureau of Labor
Services
Statistics. Which you know what I say.
Yep.
If you can lie with statistics.
Yeah, numbers are numbers, but statistics lie.
Well, no, you can make anything work if you get the right numbers, and you can go find the right numbers. Most important thing this week is not May 4th be with you, but May 10th be with you. They're talking about the April inflation readings for the CPI report with this consumer price index, which is the Fed's favorite report.
Yeah.
They've been saying
May 10 days.
Yeah, they're saying May 10th. All year. Wait for May 10th. And then I've been saying in the last couple of months, I don't know if it's really going to be as great as they think it is. Please don't wait just because of that. Protect yourself. Well, now they're coming out saying that we made these calls back in the beginning of the year, and with that jobs report we were just talking about, that it showed the numbers wasn't really there. Then you had OPEC who raised, their costs of the. So here you got the BLS figures were downward. They were making progress. Then you have OPEC who caused a spike in oil prices, which is another problem.
Mm-hmm.
Major problems was used cars, apparel, and car insurance is where,
may add to inflationary pressure.
Yeah.
Because all that crap went up.
Exactly. And remember, these are looking backwards report, not today. Right. This is a couple months ago. Yeah, and I can't believe how expensive, used car payments are because the actual interest rates are so high on used car loans.
Yeah. What is an interest rate on a used car loan?
I couldn't tell you. I just know it's high.
Tell me something.
9, 8.
Yeah. I'm going to take a stab in the dark too. 7.
Yeah. I mean, 6, 5. No, it's in that.
Yeah, I know.
The average.
It's a lot higher.
Average car payment is $800 now for a used car.
Well, on a used car, and you're financing a used car, you've got added risk because the used car, guess what it does? Breaks down.
Yeah, but that's why you get the extended warranty, and the problem. Yeah. The issue isn't that, it's the fact that there was no cars for so long, and there's a bunch of cars out there that are kind of like 2008 home prices. They paid way more than they're worth, and they can't sell them or get rid of them, and so they're going to end up turning them back into the bank.
But guess why that happened? They needed a car, and the cars were scarce.
Nowhere to be found. Yeah. What happened to Escalon Ford?
I don't know, but they went by a while ago, didn't they?
I went by there a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, and there was 2 trucks in the parking lot. Yeah. And I went by there yesterday, and it was like crickets. I know it's Sunday, but I'm just saying it just,
But no vehicles.
Oh, yeah, nothing. Yeah. And that was like the best place to go for service for my vehicle. Yeah. They didn't nickel and dime you, and they weren't
They didn't upsell you.
Yeah,
you need the undercoating.
No, I'm just talking like the other place in town is like horrible for, everything. So I leveled my truck, and there was some issue with a recall, and they wouldn't do the recall. Had nothing to do, but because it was something else that they know is wrong, but because I put this little thing in the front to make sure that everything was that now they won't mess with it. Now, if you take it somewhere else, they'll do it. But they were like, no, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
We're too good for that.
That's crazy stuff.
Anyway, so this week is inflation week. Or inflation week.
That's the 10th. That's Wednesday.
Hold on, where did I get? Yeah, that is the 10th.
Yeah,
that's Wednesday. We'll talk about it Wednesday morning.
Will we?
Yes, we will.
Will we though?
Well, we will.
Will we talk about it happily, or will we talk about it sadly?
It just depends how it comes in. But the biggest thing right now is still people are trying to find a house to buy. I have clients right now looking and trying, and then you have some people who, when they expect to get everything in their first house, and you're not going to get everything in your first house. You have to understand what are you willing to give up. Somebody had wrote an offer, and then and have one of my clients who has a big family because it's his mom, sister, and girlfriend. And you got to make the mom happy. They were in contract on a beautiful home I told you about a long time ago, and they backed out.
But mom didn't see it.
Mom didn't like it. And then now it's like, so they have
was mom going to live with them?
Yes. Now they have to take everybody to these appointments to show. And then the other day, perfect, in contract, and girlfriend doesn't like it. Not a big enough backyard. It's like, okay,
she didn't go the first time.
I don't, too hard. 4 people trying to figure out that schedule. Yeah.
Agent.
No, agent's good. It's
Get
just one of those
new
things.
clients.
Yeah. Well,
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, I had one
in this market. Guess what?
You're
Make
not going to
do with what you got. You're not going to get the perfect house, and you never will.
No, not on your first one, especially not in a $400,000 purchase price range,
and not even in your last one. I have people who have planned and thought they built the perfect house, and then they start living in it. And they go, "Oh crap! I wish we would have done this." It just doesn't exist.
Right. Well, you got to make the best
right.
with what you can, because I mean, the biggest complaint was the backyard wasn't big enough, but the house was perfect for their whole family.
Yeah.
Hello.
What are they going to do in the backyard?
Exactly, because unless you got a pool, you ain't doing shit back there during the summer because it's too damn hot.
Unless you are competitive cornhole throwers. And then you don't need that many feet.
27.
Yep. And about 3.5 feet wide, right?
Well, yeah, something like that.
Give you someplace to stand.
Do you know anybody who makes professional cornhole?
I do.
I need a set.
Okay. Swear Engine Woodworking does it, and then somebody, I think, let me talk to a friend of mine. She had some made too.
Because they bought me a Bronco pair, and it's like, they bounce off of it because that thing's so thin.
It's got 8 inch.
I want solid.
It's like a trampoline.
Slides. Yeah,
it's like a trampoline.
I appreciate because Broncos are the greatest team ever.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
Someday.
So
howdy, fellas.
Hey, Jason, I was just thinking about you. Don't ask me why. It was really above board.
Yeah.
But Swear Engine and Turlock.
If you know anybody needs some jerk boxes, I'm talking about the jerk boxes that you do for CrossFit, they're the boxes you stack on top of each other so that you can lift the weight above your head and at different levels, and you can do different things. I've had them for a while. I just don't really need them anymore, and I don't.
You're not jerking anymore.
No, yeah, I'm a jerk, but that has nothing to do with these boxes.
Yeah, okay.
So anybody who needs them, give me a call. I'll take good care of you on that price.
Hey, I got to shout out to all the realtors that had open houses on Saturday. I am so sorry. It was about open house time when that deluge came down.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of rain.
That was nuts. But Sunday was gorgeous, and I bet open houses were well attended. That property of mine that came back on the market Friday morning, I've already got 3 offers on it and expecting a couple more. And then some guy wants me to show it to him tonight at 5:45. I'm looking forward to that.
Is that your own client?
No, he doesn't have a realtor, so I'm looking forward to meeting him. But
if he needs a lender, let me know.
Well, do you do loans?
Yeah, occasionally. Well, that's like I had a bunch of people, call me and stuff, and I send my book out to everybody I talk to. Right. And this one guy's like, "Oh, we decided not to buy. We're probably going to move out of state. Where can I send you the money for the book?" It's like, no, dude, that's not why I sent it to you. The reason the book is to educate you.
Yeah.
It's not about the $19 I can get through Amazon, which really works out to $3 for me. I really don't care. The big thing is you making sure that you read it, you understood it, and you actually act on it. That's all I care about.
And I told you, my son now has the what's the word I'm looking for? The confidence that he can actually afford to buy. And guess what? His birthday is today. He turns 34.
Yeah. 34. He turns something in his 30s.
No, he's 34. Okay. I'm just like blown away. He's 34. It seems like
you're like, oh shit,
I'm
old. Damn,
yeah, I know it. It's amazing that I can watch.
What year did you have him?
1989. I could watch this young man grow up to be this amazing young man, and I don't age at all. It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
I'm like in a bubble. Yeah. Jason, I'll send you a book. I know you know how to buy and stuff like that, but it's a very interesting book. It's got some great.
But I need you to do though is I need you to go on Amazon and go where you purchase the book. Leave an actual verified review. Say I gave this book to my son, and he says this now.
Okay, go ahead and write it for me.
I can't. I just did. I just wrote it for you. That's what you say right now. It doesn't have to be long. If you bought my book, even if you don't like it, just leave me a review. I just want reviews.
No, I do like the book. It's a good book.
And the VA version is in the works, and so is Audible. So you could hear my voice when I read it to you.
You know what? I want an edible.
Not an edible.
Yeah, that way I could consume the information.
Yeah, here it starts. This story is about a 70.
Oh, Jesus, don't read it like that. All the guys will hang up on you right there. Boom. Done. Well,
not all the guys.
70%.
Dude, I cannot believe what they did to the Navy.
What they did?
Idiots in the Navy.
Oh, they're going to have the...
they have a a drag queen or whatever that's promoting freaking.
I don't know how that's going to increase.
It's not that, and the problem is the Navy SEALs are all so pissed off. Everybody's upset. It's like, all right, so here's my question for you. You're trying to get more people in. Set higher standards. That's the problem. Your standards aren't high enough anymore. They let it, the BMI now for Air Force is my fat ass could go in.
And you're not fat, but
I'm just saying 28%. It's like yeah. How fast can you run? I can run the 440 in 20 minutes.
Yeah. A day and a half. You calculate their speed with a calendar, right?
That's the problem. It's like our military is supposed to be the most elite, so that when you go to war, you don't have to worry about the guy next to you is going to shoot, or the gal next to you is actually going to hide behind a rock instead of shooting. And I've heard stories like you would not believe of these people who just go, "Oh, I can't do it,"
or the guy behind you shoots you in the back of the head. Oops, oopsie. You mean we're not Spartans right now?
No,
those 300.
No.
Wow.
No.
Hopefully we don't have to go to war on our landscapes.
What was that Motley Crue? The English, the old movie about the knights, and they were it was a comedy. I can't think of the name.
Three Musketeers?
No, I said a comedy.
Oh, was it a Monty Python?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
that's what we are.
In Search of the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
3 shall be the number,
or even
1, 2, 4.
Yeah. Or even the one about Mel Brooks about the Bible and stuff. He's like, I have the 15 the 10 commandments.
He drops the third tablet. Yeah. History of the World Part 1.
Yeah.
See, I guess History of the World Part 2 just came out.
Really? Yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I can't imagine. How do you improve upon something that was just so iconically funny right off the bat? I mean,
well, that was like Kids in the Hall back then.
Oh my God,
they were hilarious. Today, oh my God, they have a thing on Amazon.
They're still around.
They came back and they were doing I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I don't need to see new people getting out of cars, dudes hanging with their junk out because you think it's funny.
Yeah. They came back.
Yeah, exactly. They re-released them.
Wow.
With new video, new stuff. But my favorite one of that Kids in the Hall is when the guy was drinking too much tea. You don't remember that one? No. So he was drinking a lot of tea, and then he went to the doctor, and he's like, they're taking their blood, and he's like, your blood is like tea. Because he drank so much. You need to stop drinking tea. And so now he's having the tea nightmare, and there's a tea bag talking to him. Dunk me.
Stupid.
Yeah, well,
stuff.
Stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah, it's funny stuff.
Sweet. All right, dude.
I looked at what does mine say? Dude.
Sweet.
Yeah. I looked at listings over the weekend, about 15 in Modesto, all price ranges. So that's not a lot.
No, there's nothing out there, dude. And that's the problem. Again, I looked at the numbers like last time you just brought them out, and we're going to be lucky to hit 170,000 in all of California for the year. And that's bad. Everyone's like, oh, no, that's great for us who owns home, but it's bad for you. And again, what we said, we don't need any more programs to help people buy. We need programs to fast start homes.
Right. It is a good thing for sellers. So sellers, because there's less inventory and there doesn't seem to be any inventory coming on the market anytime soon. Prices are very, very stable and increasing because you do have people scattering to buy your piece of property, especially if it's something, individual, very individual. There's very few acreage properties on the market that are well priced. There are very few second time homes on the market that are well priced, and they're going to go for over asking no matter what, it seems like.
Everything is, because there's not enough properties. There's more people than properties.
There is that one case when you've got a piece of property that is so finite. I mean, it so attracts very few buyers simply because of its floor plan, multi-level, split level. It diminishes your buying public, so you don't get the clamoring of stuff. But something single level or on some acreage, almost can name your price within reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah. All right. Well, I name my price.
What are you going to name it? I'm going to call it Bob.
There you go. All right. Everybody make it a great day.
It's a
Thanks
good
for
Monday.
being here.
It's gorgeous
If
out
you
there.
need anything, reach out to us. If you have any questions or want anything else to cover, let us know. You can reach us through, I'm Ed Parcaut everywhere. You got Mike Kelly there with his phone number.
Yep.
And again, thanks for watching. We really appreciate you.
Yep.
Thanks,
And remember, it's my son's birthday.
That's right. So reach out to him. Let him know that you can.
Daniel.
Do you want to tell him happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Daniel.
There you go. All right, everybody make it